You ever take a break?
Not often. Like maybe a lunch break.
No, I'm talking about like a vacation. Like you ever take a break? Like some days off.
The last time I had a real break was before I had kids. A break.
No, yeah, like break included like with the kids. The whole thing, like time off, time away. Where do you go? You go to Canada?
Yeah, we have a Whistler trip coming up.
Really
excited for.
Great.
Mm-hmm. That'll be fun.
You guys, you're very hiking people, very trail mix people, very REI. Yeah, it's strange about you. So where would you go? You go to Whistler. Where else do you go?
Palm Springs. We love Oceanside.
Oh yeah, you do Oceanside. Mm-hmm. Oceanside's great.
It's awesome. Great coffee, good food.
So Palm Springs, check. That's great. Oceanside, 100%. Whistler, I think is better in the summer than the winter.
Yeah, we like to go September.
Oh yeah,
on the
beautiful,
edge.
Beautiful. Yeah. The lakes up there, the golf courses up there. Do you ever go up to the mountain?
I've never played golf there.
Yeah. Oh, it's Happy Gilmore was filmed up in Whistler, the original. Have you seen
the second one?
I haven't seen the second one.
We would never watch that.
Yeah. You would never watch that. You're a man of God.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the second one. My son is begging me to watch it, but I'm a man of God. I'm like,
it's not like it used to be.
But they said that it's like got like 50, 60 cameos in it.
Yes.
It's like all cameos.
I've seen it. Yes.
Yes.
I had to.
Yeah.
For research purposes.
Yeah, it's like a part of our childhood.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen that, man of God, but you are not. You're clearly not. You're in Canada hiking, watching Happy Gilmore too.
Make sure it's appropriate.
So like, let's say you guys go on a trip. It's with the fam. You want to be. What's the most ideal setting for you and your family now with your kids' age?
Like as far as like hotel, or what do you mean?
No, just like like you want to be on a lake, you want to be on the ocean, you want to be.
Yeah, we want to be on, maybe not near so close to water. Like if we just want to let them go and run around.
Yeah, fields.
Yeah, fields, basketball courts.
Yeah,
sports.
Opposite of LA.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, let them go.
Yeah,
there's no better feeling as a parent than just going just go.
Yeah,
like we were just in Julian, California. And the kids just woke up and they just
definition
went.
Of
they just went.
Every morning I woke up and my kids were not in our cabin.
I could hear them wake up and they just go. They just open up the door and just go out.
The only thing that to be afraid of is coyotes.
Which it seems like there were some people that were with our party that were not afraid of mountain lions and coyotes.
Strange.
Come to find out. Julian, California, by the way, what a treat. Who would have thought?
I loved it.
It's out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But a whole treat.
Yes.
I could get into Julian, California. I was explaining where we went to, this retreat center place with our whole team. And I was saying we were in Julian, California. And they go, oh, yeah, my nephew used to work in Julian.
No, that's weird.
I don't know if you're telling the truth.
There's only 40 jobs available.
Yeah, there's no one out there. They're like, yeah, I used to work at the apple orchard out there. I'm like, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe I can believe this.
Population 1,490.
Yeah. 85 kids in the high school. The whole school. 85 kids.
That's crazy.
This is some backward stuff. We don't deal with this stuff anymore. Now today, it's thousands of kids. Julian, California was like I was in a movie. I thought it was on a
Western
movie set.
Everything looked like a facade, like I was at Universal Studios.
Yes.
The signs.
Yes. Very Knott's Berry Farm, but the real life.
Yeah.
This is where people live. It's kind of crazy. Well, I bring this up because you do need to take a break at some point. Yes. But don't take a break from Leadership Lean-In because we back, baby. Let's go. Welcome back, everybody. We are back after our summer break. Leadership Lean-In. Hit it. Do we still have the dun dun dun? Yeah, we're back, man. We're hitting club noises. We're ready to rock. We got who else we got on the docket these days? Who else is on the button? What buttons do we got?
We have Malcolm Gladwell.
Yeah.
John Maxwell.
Yeah.
We got Kobe.
Hit him with the Kobe. I'm in that Mamba mentality. Leadership Lean-In. Who's back, chat?
Chat? Is this a stream?
It's not a stream, man. You can't say chat. I just love when they're like, chat, what do you think, chat?
If we got Kai on Leadership Lean-In.
No, he's coming on Leadership Lean-In. Kai's coming on. Aiden's coming on.
Speed
is coming on. Thank you.
Some big players.
Looking for that. They're doing okay. Neon is coming on.
I'm not familiar.
He's top to top. Yeah. Anyways, welcome back to another episode of Leadership Lean-In. We are 7 years in, and we just are barely over 200. What have you guys been doing for 7 years? Taking breaks left and right.
Julian, California.
Yeah, we're hanging in Julian, California. We're back for another episode. Thank you to everybody that likes, subscribes, and comments. Leave us a comment. Let us know, where do you lean in from? I was traveling this summer from Florida to Atlanta to Alabama to Austin, Texas. I was in Italy. I was in Capri, Italy, and a guy stopped me and said, I'm a leaner.
That's wild.
In Capri, Italy. I'm walking with my boys, and this guy's like, Pastor Chad. And he's like, I'm a leaner. This is crazy. I mean, we are a small little nation that tends to travel all over the world. Thank you for being a part of our community. We love you. Thank you for sharing these messages, these talks about leadership. One of our favorite subjects, one of my favorite subjects, is to talk about leadership. Today, we are talking about criticism. Criticism is the price you pay for clarity. Let me say it this way. You don't have a voice until you're criticized. And the moment you start getting criticized, that is the price that you pay for clarity. And I want to encourage you, leader, be clear. Double down on your values, your mission, what you are about. And the more clear you are, the more criticized you will become. It is the price of clarity. The reward is criticism. And I just always believe this is one of the best strengths of a leader, is the sign that you are good at your job is that you have people that can't stand you. Haters are a sign that you have lovers or people that love you. And until you have that criticism thing and that vitriol and that crowd that is against you, I don't even really know if you have a voice. So I think so many leaders are petrified. We are mortified. We are so scared of being criticized. But I want to bring great strength and encouragement to you. Criticism is just the price for being clear. And the more your voice rises, the more you continue to soar, the more promotion and the more influence and the more marketing you get your hands on, it's only going to bring on more haters. And so let's be prepared. Let's not get discouraged. Let's not wonder if it's going to happen. No, you're going to get canceled. You're going to get hated on. You're going to have people that don't like you, don't love you, don't need you, don't want you around. You're going to have people that might not love what you say. You have a whole bunch of people that don't love how you say it. I'll never forget. I have a friend that one time he was preaching in front of like 60,000 people. And when he got off stage, he's just one of the best communicators in the whole world. When he got off stage, his Twitter had gone crazy. And all the 60,000 were just saying, why are you yelling at us? Why'd you talk like that? What's wrong with you? And instead of being encouraging to him, they were discouraging. And I always think maybe that crowd didn't like him, but there's a reason why he was in front of 60,000, because there's a massive group that does. And so the more you get good at being you, being confident and clear in your gift, one of the things that is inevitable is criticism. So I'll give you a few things to write down today if you're taking notes, because around here we take notes. Around here we are leaders, and this is like the cheesiest, oldest, weirdest saying, but I still believe it. You know where I'm going?
Yes.
Let me just hit you. I said this at a conference this summer, and I was like, are you really going to use that bar?
You're aging.
I'm still in it. Note takers are history makers. There I said it. Don't get mad at me. I didn't make it up. But it's something about somebody that writes it down. Here's the first thought today. Visibility invites criticism. So if you don't want to be criticized, never post anything, never promote anything, never be out there. Don't post your messages. Don't post your content. Don't post your product, because visibility invites criticism. What's wrong with this product? Why did you make it that way? Why do you talk that way? I don't like the art there. That's a good song, but it's not that good of a song. The more visible you are, the more criticized you are. That's just the bottom line. And so I know that the moment I put something out, there are people that go, love it. There's a whole group of people that go, what an idiot. Hate that. It's not good at all. That's subpar. That's It doesn't even move me anymore. Once used to get me, now it's like whatever. So just know that when you become visible, you're inviting criticism.
That's right. I think there's more, what's the quote? This isn't a cheesy quote. It's like the greatest ideas, the greatest businesses, the greatest, products are in graveyards because people were just too afraid of failure, too afraid of criticism to put it out in the world. And all the best companies, businesses, ideas started at minimum viable product, not the best.
No.
Put it out. Let the criticism form you into something better.
You look at these people that go on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
And they're going up there with a product. And all of a sudden now all these people are speaking into it. And they've been working on this for years.
They're experts.
Yeah. And I like that even about the app. I got that notification today from my system notifications. Tonight, you're gonna experience an update.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah, I know that this is not the finished product. I know this is not perfect. I know I haven't arrived or am already yet what I want to be, but I got to start somewhere.
That's right.
I got to start as a communicator. I got to start as an entrepreneur, as a business leader, whatever it is. Don't be afraid of being visible just because you know that there's going to be criticism. I think it goes back to your confidence. The more confident I am in who I'm called to be, what I'm called to do, who I'm called to reach, the more I'm kind of unapologetic.
That's right.
It is what it is. You can criticize me. You can laugh at me. You can call me whatever name. It's not going to stop me because I know the moment I went visible was the moment I got criticized. Here's the second one. Clarity creates controversy. And I know it's not like, man, we're peacemakers. We want to help people. We're to serve. We don't want to be controversial. You are very controversial because you stand for something.
That's right.
And you're a leader. And you can't avoid or escape controversy. Jesus, the greatest leader in the history of the world, was driven out of cities. They were like, you said what? You claim to be who? And they couldn't stand him. They tried to kill him. And I just think, one of the comforting realities is the more clear I get on stuff, the more controversial I will become. Because again, if I'm loved by a group, it means I'm hated by another. Light stands over here and darkness hates it. And so that's just a part of the world that I work in. But whatever form or variation of capacity of leadership you operate in, just know that when you bring clarity, you are also simultaneously bringing controversy. Here's a great way to look at it. Once you decide, you divide.
That's right.
If you want to love everybody and be good with everybody and welcome in everybody, don't stand for anything. Don't be about anything. And just try, and you'll lose anyway. But my point is, and what I really want you to just kind of be at ease with, is the clarity of your voice. I believe this. I am for this. I stand with this. Whatever those things are, have a backbone, have some moxie, have some convictions, have some values, live by some truth, have some principles, and just know that when you do that, you're going to be controversial because there's another side that goes, wait, what? I thought you were great. I thought you were awesome. I thought you loved all people. Of course I love all people, but I also stand and believe X, Y, or Z, fill in the blank. So your voice has to get clear. You've got to have an aim. You've got to stand for something. So I'm just trying to put at ease the leader that's like, I just don't know if I can stand for something. If you don't stand for something, you're going to fall to everything. No, I know what I believe. I know who I am. I know what I'm for. And so therefore, I'm okay with the controversy that comes with these truths.
Do you think there's a danger there? Certainly, I think we've seen it happen on social media of people swinging the pendulum too far. So now instead of building something off of what they believe in, they're building it off of the virality of controversy. They're just saying,
you're inviting controversy.
Look at controversy. Would that be the temptation of like
the temptation? I think is always to go after that, go after the fight.
Yeah.
go after the
Start a fight when.
yeah, and just like, I don't think that's the spirit of clarity.
Yeah.
The spirit of clarity is more in the convictions of truth or the convictions of values of what a company or a business or a community is going to be about. And again, when I stand for those things, my decision brings division.
It's really good.
It's the same way of like, the moment I choose Julia, when I say yes to one, I say no to all others.
Mm-hmm.
So I wear a ring. Why? Because the ring is symbolic. I have decided.
I've divided myself
against all this because I'm going to be with this one person for the rest of my life. So that clarity it brings great comfort as well.
Yeah.
And I think people are looking for leaders that have clarity. That's
more
the agenda.
Yep.
That's more the obstacle, is being clear on, we talk about this all the time here, vision, value, standards.
That's right.
I'm clear about my vision, clear about my values, and I'm clear about my standards. Standards, let's just look at the last one. If you're not clear on your standards, then that's going to cause a lot of confusion. I'd rather be clear on my standards and have controversy than have a bunch of confusion. People going like, what are you about? What do you believe? What do you think? What do you...
Yeah.
You're hard to follow. So I just know that the moment I got standards is the more there's a little controversy with that. Why would you say you can't, I'm just going to talk about in my field of work, you can't have sex out of marriage? Well, it's just, that's the Bible.
Right.
This is my standard.
It's character.
It's character, right? So it's not controversial to me. It's just clear.
Right.
So we controversial to somebody else, but it's very clear to me.
Yep.
So here's the last one. Criticism is a confirmation that you have influence.
Oof.
And I just think this is just, I'd rather, be comforted to go, Kanye used to have a great line. He said, they're going to say something. I'd be scared if they said nothing.
Yep.
Well, and I just thought when I heard it, like, yeah, I'd be scared if they said nothing. Wouldn't you be scared if you did something and nobody said anything? That'd be a sign you have no influence.
Mm-hmm.
So they're talking
because
you're influential.
Yep.
How did you get them talking like that? Because people are watching. Because you're visible. Because you've been clear about your mission.
Yep.
And what your life's about. And the more clear you are, the more visible you are. And the more visible you are, the more controversial you are. That's just a sign of influence. And so you cannot be influential and not be criticized. We are so excited. This next Tuesday, in a couple days, we are hosting the great Pastor Joel Osteen. We are so thrilled. By the way, if you're a pastor and you're listening to this, you got to make your way to Los Angeles. Monday night, we're having a big welcome party. Tuesday, we're going to be right here in this building celebrating heroes in the faith. All these leaders coming together. I can't wait to be with my co-workers. We are thrilled to have Joel Osteen. Name somebody that is more controversial and more criticized than that man right there.
I can't do it.
Oh, probably because he's visible. And he speaks to, they say, 22 million people a week.
Jeez.
And he's got that smile. This is my Bible. I can do what it said I could do. I am what it says I am. And man, I did that the other day. I was in Houston. I was preaching at Lakewood. And I held up my Bible in the beginning of the message. Oh, and I said, man, I wish Pastor Joel was here. And I held up my Bible. I go, I've always wanted to do, this is my Bible. I am what it says I am. And bro, the whole church took all the rest of the lines. I couldn't talk for another 60 to 90 seconds.
They just rang.
By the way, I didn't realize how long that mantra is. They know it front and back. They said every word. And the more that they got into it, the more I'm like, I need to memorize this.
Yeah, what?
And I need to teach my kids this. And I need to start doing this every Sunday. I was so moved and inspired by this.
Wow.
Pastor Joel is one of the most visible believers in the world.
Yep. Hands down.
He is controversial because, like Jesus, he stands for truth and hope and life and love, and he's got a lot of influence. And I think leadership is so funny because a lot of people want influence until they get criticized.
That's right. And I didn't sign up for this.
It's just a confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, if you are going to lead, you are going to be wildly scrutinized. You are going to be under a microscope. You are going to be hated by many. There's going to be some people that, can I go so far as to say, don't want you to lead anymore? Don't want you around? And so I just think we've signed up for leadership with this false intent that everybody's going to love me. How could they not love me? I sacrifice, I give, I add, I encourage. And you're going to be hated. You're going to be hated in the droves. They're going to want you to stop. They're going to hate your message because you're a leader. And so let's just remind ourselves that clarity comes with criticism, and visibility comes with controversy. And the more controversy I cause, it's only because I got influence. And where does influence come from? Influence comes from God. And I want to encourage you today as you keep leading to don't be afraid of the naysayers or the haters or the basement bloggers or the thug thumbs.
Crazy. That's crazy.
The thug thumbs. Blah, 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 blah. And then you see them in real life and they ain't got.
Oh, they're all smiles
they
in
got
real
the
life.
same energy, do you, dog? It's fine. It's okay. Am I focused on my influence? Am I focused on becoming criticized or controversial? I'm only focused on my clarity, because the more clear I become, the better leader I'll be. We'll see you next week. Good to see you back.